Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed our first ever trivia event. As you can see, you generate faith from correct answers. Faith is absolutely meaningless as of this point, but we might have some future effects in the future. That is because Ludlow also got some faith from redeeming first. So interesting enough, the trivia I'm using is from Open Trivia DB. You know, just in case I guess you want to cheat on all the answers or something. It's actually kind of hard to cheat on the answers with Open Trivia DB. They specifically make it difficult to search, so you can't find easy answers. But yeah, Open Trivia DB. I may have misspoken. Open Trivia Database is the entire thing. But yeah, it's a collection of like a couple thousand questions. Yeah, I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad that the trivia thing seemed to have been a success. But yeah, that's what I'm planning to use on my my ad breaks. Eventually I'm probably going to generate like a couple different games, hopefully, and then I'll be able to like run different ones for different ad breaks, right? And that way you'll be able to enjoy hopefully a bit of variety, right? That's the plan. I'm going to just put a little bit of variety in there, see if you can have fun. See if it's all good, right? But okay, let's get through this door and find out what's experiment simulation room. Thank you for the protection, Ludlow. That's exactly what we need in here. No idea what's going to happen in here. The fuck is that shit? Is that the third energy? The third energy is gone. Okay, good. Alright, Emma Falto, I hope everything goes wonderfully for book week. Minimum amounts of torture should be involved. This looks like a gun, maybe? Can we investigate? Nope, we can probably push it, though. Alright, push. Aha! Gonna put that on our shotgun. For some reason. Yeah, there we go. Got a PA3 shotgun with a stock. I love games that give you weapon upgrades. I think they're like the coolest thing. But also, the idea that the weapon upgrade is just hidden, like, underneath a cabinet is kind of funny. It's not where you expect to find a weapon upgrade. Okay, we got a computer, we got like is this like an emergency exit? Evacuation hatch for... Okay, we're probably going to have to open that up somehow to escape monsters. I noticed Gale hasn't come in here, right? Efficiently sewn by three-dimensional graph. Thank you, that's useful. I was about to say what the hell is a three-dimensional graph, but actually, like, that makes a lot of sense. We don't have enough room for the AN dot. I don't think that's a big deal. What I might do here is if I mix down some stuff. Like, yeah, because I got an L dot plus plus. So if I mix this with this, that should make, yeah, more L dots. And then, but inventory is still full. God damn it. Well, whatever. Let's read the book. That looks like the important thing. I'll read the file. It is easy to unleash any kind of power. The real task is keeping the power under control. The improvement of the initializer ignition device has enhanced energy efficiency to the maximum. Despite that progress, we have been unable to advance the development of the stabilizer safety valve since the accident that happened 3 years ago. The third energy theory will surely alter human history drastically. But as long as there is an uncertain element regarding the control of this power, even if it is only 0.1% of a probability, my work here will be nothing but a terrible failure. The restraining power of the stabilizer we used in tonight's experiment was insufficient. The area affected by the excess energy is estimated to be in the radius of 3,300 feet. The result of tonight's experiment may please the military company in a sense. The giant creatures that emerged just after the experiment have given me much inspiration. And most important thing to do right now is to leave here safely. As soon as I finish analyzing the data, I'll evacuate via the bottom door. Okay, so our man is hanging out in a bottom door. Good to know. Which is currently electronically locked, so we can't walk past there because there is a tiny pipe on the ground, and I guess that means that we can never transverse it. Okay, can be used to release the evacuation hatch. Yes, that is what I would like to do. Please. Maybe. Possibly. Any help at all? Yeah, it can be used to release the emergency activity, so let me do that. No? I guess not. What's the point of this opening this room then? We got to see something weird? Oh man, I'm so heartbroken for your cousin. That's terrible. Like, tiny pipes are so dangerous these days. I imagine both his legs instantly exploded. The initializer has been set. What will you press? Stabilize has been set. Okay, we're going to start some more third energy. Because there is not enough energy for the simulation, the system cannot be started. Okay. What do we do? How can we progress forward from this? Do we need to leave again? Like, can we not do anything with it? Okay, can't do anything with that. Do we need more power? Is that the issue?
He's not here.
Why? This operation is taking way too long already.
Warning. The emergency system has been activated. Emergency
What?
lockdown in progress.
Amazing.
Oh, Kirk must have tripped off the security system. That fool.
We're trapped here forever.
What's your status, Regina? I'm reading an emergency lockdown in your section.
We're trapped inside here. Kirk must have triggered it off. We didn't touch anything.
Can you clear it?
I'll see what I
Yeah,
can do.
probably. Like, there's a little panel off to my right that is literally we set up for this exact situation like an hour ago. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just deal with this. Oh no! Game, why you do this to me? Why though? Why though? Oh, what the fuck is this puzzle? I am not excited about this puzzle. Okay, so if we want to produce the sample on the left, then we know for a fact that the only two valid things to go the top right corner has to be something which has that particular angle in the top right corner. So that's left and right. So if we're looking at the top left corner, the only ones that are valid for that would be center. Okay, which means this has to be here, right? But that probably has to go on lost, so we'll go back one. So this has to go here, which means this maybe has to go next. So if this wants to fit in with the other thing, the only one I can replace is maybe that followed by... Okay, now you see that was close, but no cigar. So I think there's an order of operations thing here. No, we just never place a thing there. Okay. So we have to place a bit. Okay, so that has to be placed first. Then this. Then this. No. No, 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 no. So one of these has to be wrong. Okay, so that one, okay, this one has to be lost, right? This one has to be lost, and this one has to be in that orientation. So one of the other ones has to be first. Now, to lay that down, let's try this. Nope. That, then this, maybe? Yes! I'm a genius. 100% genius. I know everything. No concern.
You have 10 minutes until this section is sealed off.
We'd better get moving. We've bypassed the door lock and we're on our way out.
That's great, but the entire underground area is crawling with dinosaurs.
Of course it's crawling with dinosaurs.
Make it through there.
Don't sweat it. I'll take them all out one by one if I have to.
No, we'll be fine. We'll just leave. We can just walk past them.
These readouts tell me there's an emergency escape hatch in the dock's private quarters. You should be able to make a clean break through there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but there's one problem.
Ludlow, fantastic. Good. No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Password locked through the mother system.
Forget it. If you can't crack the code before the dinosaurs rush in, we'll be completely trapped.
I know. You'll just have to trust me.
I don't.
Fine. What about you, Vegeta?
Make your choice.
Oh yeah. Okay. We're gonna do a poll. We got this. We're gonna do a new poll. Which path? Path 1, Gale. Smash our way out, or Rick and hack the hatch. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a poll. Please vote on this poll. Which are we doing? Which are we handling? Because in this game, you get to choose the path. Also, I realized I spelled Rick with 2 R's. Exactly, it's hacking versus smashing. You know, it's sharp weapons versus blunt weapons. You can use Mara to put in extra votes if you really want to, by the way. I think I enabled that option. I am vaguely aware that there are different endings, but since I have no real imperative on which path to go down here, I am more than willing to let you guys choose whichever path you guys want. But we are it's looking like we're going to be looking at Gale this time around. But anyone can change the vote. Like, we're actually a really low votage percentage here, so if anyone wants to drop in their votes, they can absolutely change the outcome of this stuff. So all you lurkers out there, you don't have to tell anyone. You can just drop that vote. Nobody has to know. You can completely mess it up. You could pick 50-50. That would be awful. Don't pick 50-50. I'd have to flip a coin, and that means I'd have to find a coin. I don't know where I'm going to find a coin around my house. And then I'd have to work out how to flip it. And I haven't got any arms, and that's going to be a challenge, right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are following Gale. We are just going to smash our way out of this place. Somehow it only thinks we had 2 votes. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're all good. Okay, so we are smashing our way out. Let's make sure I'm... Alright, we're on the correct one. Gale strategy. Break through the air relying upon your skill. Now, can Gale die, do you think? I'm fairly certain he can die. And if he does die, it's not my fault. Oh, I mean, I do have a tongue. It's like a etheric tongue, you know? People can feel it, but they can't necessarily see it. Which comes in very useful. Okay, we're just gonna run past him. That's the skill he was talking about. Just feet. We got fleet feet. Didn't even notice me. Didn't even see me. Completely blind to me, like just sprinting through here. Alright, we're gonna get through the library room. No concern. Oh, that was some concern. Some concern. Okay, maybe more concerned than I thought, but we're fine. Going through here now. I mean, I know we said smash our way out, but I'm not wasting shotgun shells. They're expensive. Okay, there are a lot of these guys. God damn, this place is full. Okay. Oh, it's open. It's open. Okay. Now, because we are now down the side here, we can actually take a moment to go this way, I think, because this will take us to the... if we go down here enough, we'll be taken to... it's fine. It's fine. We don't necessarily need to go back there. I believe we're on a time limit, though, which is a mild concern. So, okay, map. So this path right here, if we go down here, we could potentially eventually access the I think it's worth it. Because I think the medical room's down here, and I think we need to get to that, because we have there's some cases in there that we have the small key for. That I think are going to be quite useful. So if we hit this laser grid, that's, no, stop it. Okay, hit the laser grid. But we can't get to it. We can't get to it. Fuck. It's completely pointless.
Gale!
You're a lucky guy, Doc.
So this must be the elusive Dr. Kirk.
We'll have to go back for it. I think this is to
Let's
force
buy
us
a
into the
run for our
cutscene.
money. You get around, don't just like a rat. And you got this whole island set up as your little maze.
Well, I am glad I kept you entertained. Tough.
Very entertained.
Shut up.
So angry, just instantly has the gun out.
They sent someone after me. I had heard they reported me as deceased.
If that's the way you want it.
Yeah, but our boys reported you as undeceased.
Oblige. So what'll it be, genius?
Relax, Agent. My study is nearing its final stages. Magnificent, isn't it? But I can't leave before I've analyzed the final results.
I don't give spit about your results.
I'm here with Gale here.
Back under orders, so shut up and follow me. Regina, locate the communication facility and call in the extraction chopper.
You can't do this. I have rights.
No, you don't.
According to command,
Killed like 100 people.
I suggest you take it up with them.
No, they can't do this to me. They deserted me 3 years ago and now they want me back? This is preposterous.
I also agree with him there.
Then shoot me, idiot. You lame, flat-top, jaw-headed.
Shut up. Where's the communication room?
About ready to fuck some people up.
From the control room.
I need a card to access that elevator. I know you've got one. Hand it over, Doc.
Okay, we're gonna go back through the other side. He's really, really willing to shoot this guy. Thanks for that, though.
So, we're all set then. I'll meet you at the heliport.
Hey, wait, where are you going?
I have a little unfinished business to take care of.
What's
I'll
the
top
unfinished
this guy
business?
off with Rick. Now get moving.
Unfinished business?
Okay, so we need to go back to the upstairs area. Okay, I mean, I know where that is. But first, yeah, the man just needs to use the bathroom, which I respect. Like, sometimes you need to use the bathroom. You can't not use the bathroom. Right, what was this I left behind? That's and.m. You know, I realize we've barely shot anything. Dead man has a memo. Today's... Yeah, I don't care. We already read that before. Okay, so if we go through this door, we should be able to access the side room where we use the keys. Because it's been a while since we managed to get back in. And the gate is on. I love the fact the gate is on. It's just tasing him away. Wait, was it not down here? Fuck. That was not the correct side room. Oh, I think we need to go back and check the other path. Yeah, this is not the correct side. Yeah, it's in the other hallway. It's where the save room is. Okay, that's where we're going. Yep. We're gonna go get there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna handle stuff. We're gonna investigate stuff. No, I mean, it's fine, honestly. Like, genuinely, it's absolutely fine. I don't expect you to have... Well, I mean, like, number one, I don't expect you to have, like, a encyclopedic knowledge of the game. But also, I don't necessarily expect you to stop me making mistakes. It's okay for me to make mistakes in a video game. Shockingly enough, I'm a human being, and a human being does what a human doing does. Sometimes. Alright, that's the comm piece. But we're fine, we're into the medical room. Thanks for that, Greza. Thanks for that vote of support. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you put it like that and not any other way. Can we take his gun? Okay, we can't take his gun. Cool, it's fine. I have a... Luckily enough, I have a small-sized key. Oh, we can only use one? I will take the resus though. That's some big medicine. Okay, now the question is, can we make the big medicine bigger? No, we cannot. Mild issue, but I guess we'll be fine. Well, yeah, I'm the floating skull of a human, right? It's much how like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, gender identity, right? Like, I identify as a human because it's pretty accurate to the most useful descriptor of myself. I still have a lot of human thoughts, and so I may as well describe myself as human, even though I am fundamentally a post-body existence. It's weird that you've got resuscitation and continues that kind of functionally do the same thing in this game. Like, I'm not against it, but it is a little bit weird. Alright, so we can head up here. And then I think we can use that key card over here, right? Unless we have to access it from the other direction. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the kind of game where you have to access certain rooms from certain directions. But this was one of the things we need to go to anyway. So let's check out Rick. Hey Rick, I hope you trust me. Wonderful. Top tier ID card work. Imagine going here. Like, there's a button. Will you press it? No. I do not press buttons. Buttons are beneath me. Alright, what do we got here? I will take the slag bullets. Which again, I'm fairly certain are slug bullets. Can we read anything on this desk? The electrical field is unstable. Perhaps the antenna is the source of the problem. Okay, great. Can we go to the antenna? Antenna activation key for emergency use only. Well, it is an emergency. Oh, this is a save room too. Excellent. Okay, let's run through to the other side. We're going to get absolutely, like, glorious powers of victory, just destroying our intended enemies by just sprinting over here. We're not going to get attacked by any pterodons at all, and just hop straight in here. I like it when games allow you to loop back into the places you've already been before, but give you shortcuts so it's faster. Like, you know, clearly I'm going to be heading over here, but it's really nice that the game's like, hey, I figured you might be going back there, so I gave you this quick way to get back there. Activation key has been set. Preparations for antenna activation are complete. Alright, let's try playing some Space Defender-y games. I'm gonna use that as a serious antenna. I respect the antenna. Like, god damn, that's a beautiful antenna. Okay, so this was a manual for operating the antenna. As a result of tonight's experiment, a strong magnetic storm may occur. Consequently, the communication department will close at 6 PM. At that time, the impediment will be temporarily stored. Sure to check the weapons locker storage in the lounge. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. Familiar with the DDK system. Yeah, we're okay. I guess we don't need to do that. We can just go straight back to the communication center. Why do I get the feeling that we're going to get attacked by a T-Rex as we go past here? Oh boy, that sounds like a T-Rex. And
What happened?
and he locked the doors behind us.
Second floor's just been activated.
I'm a bit busy right now. Do something
Oh.
about it.
Oh, I think this is more than spooky violins. I think this is terror violins. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to run. We are very much running. It's locked. Ah, fuck. Well then. It's fine. I used the resuscitating medicine. We're all good. Do I have to go back out there? 100% rip. Rip run. Oh, like, the resuscitating medicine doesn't seem that good. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Regina,
It just seems like spare continues. I'd rather have the healing.
I'm a bit busy right now. Do something about it.
don't sweat it. I'll release the lock.
I mean, I guess.
It's open. It's all clear.
Bet Ludlow's still around. He's probably playing Stardew Valley or something. It's Denver the friendliest dinosaur. That's what we're calling him. Denver the friendliest dinosaur.
Finally, signal.
Signal's weak. Interference.
Signals weak, arms are heavy.
The abridged version.
Something, mom's spaghetti.
Scrub the initial plans and pick us up at the heliport immediately.
But all he wanted to do was nuzzle me. He's just too big.
Island's a bloodbath. The only survivor not on the team is the doctor.
Ah,
I'll give you
good.
the
No, it's good.
details
It's good.
later.
It's good.
Just
It's good.
Get back here and pick us up ASAP.
Hope you enjoy it.
Roger, I'm on my way.
And yeah, we got new sounds.
Regina, what's the situation?
The chopper's on its way here.
Great. Don't waste any time. And remember, use the main entrance to get to the heliport.
Okay, main entrance to get to the heliport. Maybe we don't go outside. Nah, fuck it. What's our equipment look like? Alright, well, equip the slag bullets. Wonderful. Well, the new sound is meant to be a stinger, right? Like, that's the whole point of it. It's meant to be, like, loud, proud, and very blunt. And that's kind of why, that's why it has the stinger thing for it. It's meant to be like, you know the older horror movies? They'd have, like, the spooky monster comes on the screen, and it'd be, like, black and white, and it'd be like, that's what it was meant to apply. That's why it's called a vintage stinger. Okay, we will save our progress. That's not the door we want to go out, though. Just thinking about it, I'm fairly certain that just outside that door is, it's fine, it's fine. We're just... Wait, can we walk past this? No, of course we can't. Of course we can't. Why would we be able to walk past that? I don't know why you're... I don't know why you're doing this. So, the reason I chose to make myself a skull specifically was because I originally saw a piece of 3D art that looked like a very cool servo skull and had an animated iris, and I thought that looks cool as fuck, right? So I started looking at ways that I could recreate that, and I'm not a very good artist. I've been learning 3D art, but I'm not very good at it. I am working on something that is, you know, making some progress. Don't know if I'll ever see the light of day, but still. But I was like, man, that looks cool. I'm gonna be a skull. And the idea is eventually, once I get good enough at the whole 3D art, I'm actually gonna switch over to a 3D virtual avatar. And we're gonna have some absolutely dope as fuck 3D like some 3D stuff where you can hopefully put on like accessories and stuff using channel points and such. So you can create like your own custom avatar version of me while I'm streaming, I guess. But yeah, it was essentially to leave me with a kind of an option for an upgrade path. I say upgrade path. Eventual plans, but I wanted to get into streaming, right? I didn't want to spend 6 months learning to make... Oh, fuck. No. Shit. That's my gun. I need that. Yep, okay. And then we're going to pop this door open. And then we're going to tase... Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I didn't want to spend 6 months trying to make an avatar and never actually start streaming. Because that is something that I've seen a lot of people do where they end up suffering from the toolbox fallacy. And they're like, oh, I can't stream because my computer's not good enough. Oh, I can't stream because, like, this thing isn't perfect, so I can't do anything with it. Oh, you fucking pterodon motherfuckers. Like, it's interesting. This feels like the end of the game. Like, I'm fairly certain it isn't. Like, I'm fairly certain we've got, like, another maybe 5 to 8 hours of gameplay. And yeah, that was part of the goal. Like, I wanted a nice, simple animation. I wanted it very visually clean and readable. And I wanted to tune the animation so it looked very animate. Because I tried to make it as expressive as possible. Which, when you've only got, like, 4 separate frames of animation, it's a bit of a thing. Okay, back in here, back in the room. Shit! I'm gonna be bleeding after this. That's not where I want to be. I'm... Okay. Okay, good. See, I think this is kind of the pain point I have about this game. There's a lot of sections in it where you just die, right? Like, for example, that little section there. I made a wrong turn. And because I made that wrong turn, there was nothing I could do about the situation. I would just 100% death. So it does sometimes feel a little bit like it's trial or error death stuff. Alright, we're gonna go in the side room here into the hangar. I guess this is the aircraft hangar, that does make sense. Looks like we might be able to push this. Now, I am using up a lot of resuscitation medicine, right? In fact, I think I've used up all my resuscitation medicine. But I'm okay with that because I feel like the resuscitation medicine was mostly taking up inventory space and being annoying. I actually kind of didn't want it in my inventory. I would have preferred to carry guns and ammo. That is apparently an air conditioner. It looks like a locker to me. I'm gonna be real with you. Oh, this looks important. That is a grenade gun. Cool. Are these some grenades? They're grenade bullets, ladies and gentlemen. Not grenades, grenade bullets. Yeah, it's from Germany. Grenade gun from Germany. It is actually like a classic, like it is modeled on a classic grenade pistol. As much of them are. Okay, hold on. Stop pushing. Stop. Please. She won't stop. She was just like, no, now I'm gonna exit the room and re-enter to reset the crate. Because she's just like, no, I'm gonna push it. I don't give a fuck what you want. Yeah, I realized it was a puzzle room when I got to the thing. because I want to push this one a little bit, right? All right, we're gonna have to take a look up here. We might have to push the other one back. Okay, so let's work backwards. So we're gonna push from left to right on that last section. That makes sense. On the center two, we're gonna push that one forwards, that one left. So these two at the bottom are the wrong ones. Okay. So what I actually want to do is I want to push this one forwards. Thank you for showing me that. Then I want to give this one forwards and the next one left. Man, that's some slow pushing. This is some slow puzzle solving. I wonder if you can soft lock yourself in here. I feel like you should be able to soft lock yourself. Maybe some kind of advanced soft locking techniques. Now, if I'm right, if I push this one down, we should be fine to get through. Look, they're huge crates. I just wish maybe I could stop pushing occasionally. It wasn't just like 100% always push to the end. Why can I no longer push it? I'm sorry, there is nothing there preventing me from pushing it. Why can I no longer push it? You serious? There's like a rail in the way? Hold on, let's go up here. See, when the entry to your puzzle solution is slow, it can be really frustrating. I'm gonna be real with you, Grizza. I don't see no rail. Like, there doesn't appear to be any rail down there that I can see. I think the game's just fucking with me. The black lines? Not really. I mean, I see there's some black bars on the ground. Those are rails? But like I can walk straight over them. Okay. Good. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's very clear to me that the game does it's rude. The game is rude. That's the problem, right? Game actually rude. Okay, let's try this again, because obviously what you really want in an escape sequence is a really slow untimed puzzle that you have to keep checking back and resetting the room for. This is exactly what you want in your emergency escape sequence. Okay, so if that can only get pushed one way, then what I want to do is I want to push one of the other boxes forward. So that means that in the other sequence, I want to push the left box forwards, because then that means I can push the right box forward and then up in the next one. So that means to get up there, I need to somehow do something with these two side crates. Now, if I push this crate forwards, that blocks the other crate from going to the right, which isn't going to work. Because that crate has to go to the right. So in the first section, that would block that path. I think I pushed the bottom one furthest left, maybe? So I think I do need to push this block. Because if I push that twice, there should be enough space for me to shimmy past it. Maybe. Okay, great, never mind. That block is just magically stopped right there for no visual reason. Okay, so some of the blocks are just stopped for some reason that I can't see. There didn't appear to be anything on the ground that stopped that. Not particularly excited about this block puzzle, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, let's just try pushing this one. How far forward does it go? Now you see, what I could do is I could stop there. But our character is like, no. No, I don't think that's possible. I'm gonna push it all the way into that section. And, okay, apparently we can just get past that. Wonderful, wonderful. No, it's fine, it's fine. The game, everything is fine. Now, to deal with this section, we want to push this block forwards. I think. Oh, like, the problem with this is I'm not sure when the block is just going to randomly say, okay, no more pushing. Because I need to push one of the two blocks on the right forwards. Right, that's the plan. I can't do that if I push the south side block. So the only block left to push is this one. Which means, I guess that's what we're doing. Like, fuck it, I guess. No way to stop pushing, right? Well, no, but I mean, for example, like this one, right? This one I could have potentially pushed halfway and then pushed this block somewhat. But I have no idea where that other block's going to stop. So it's like just entirely guesswork. Yeah, I think I've got this at this point, but I don't know. That was not a good. I do not think that was a good puzzle. The boundaries of what the blocks do were not made clear, and the slow interaction point of all of them was kind of a pain in the ass. And there's a reason I'm pushing this. Sometimes you find stuff under crates, and so I was pushing it just to make sure there wasn't anything underneath there. What's this? I will take the grenade bullet. That is useful to me. Alright. Now, because of the situation, I really don't think it'd be fun to redo that block puzzle. So I'm gonna save state here. I'm not expecting to use it. But if I can avoid doing that block puzzle and having to remember that shit, that was unfun. Like, because that would just take up time.
You okay, Regina?
Where's Gale?
I don't know. Haven't heard a word from him. What's he doing?
Gale's dead.
Finally. You know, I had a really bad feeling about this mission. All things considered, it could have been a lot worse.
Man, that compression though. That is some seriously compressed video.
That's odd. Something must have those animals spooked.
You should probably do that, Grizza. That's it's a concern. Oh yeah, big lizard, absolute violence, exactly what we want. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there goes the helicopter. As if the helicopter wouldn't just like hit the collective and just spike right upwards. This is a goddamn boss fight. Did they put a slow block puzzle right before a boss fight? Are you for real now? Okay, we can't grab that there. We just need to keep running for now. Okay, let us equip... Probably need to equip that grenade gun. We have some grenade bullets. Alright, let's grab the ammunition we might need. We just leave?
Hang in there. I just need a little more time.
Oh, you're actually doing shit here. Okay, fine. Okay, no, it's fine. 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 Please allow me to run before loading. Hey, Divine Nox, hope you're doing well. That is deeply concerning. The grenade launcher doesn't even phase your boy here. Doesn't even phase him. And he can quick turn. That is alarming. He has a quick turn. Why does he have a quick turn? Yeah, the grenade launcher must be loaded. There is no option to, like, just take a moment. God damn. Like, what am I like? Okay. No, my day's going okay. As you can see, I am dealing with a very large domestic predator here. Mark can say, oh, we're out of grenade launcher ammunition, so we could run immediately after that. Good. Wonderful. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. Let's maybe equip some other kind of weapon with some other kind of ammunition. Well, slag bullets sound good. Let's run some more. I'm not really sure how you hit me there. I'm gonna be real with you. He is running faster now. Okay. Please run. Okay, we may die. We may die. I hope we don't die. Do we have any healing whatsoever? No, that's not going to help, but we can mix something, right? Okay, never mind. We can't do anything. This is it. This is us. We're dead. Amazing. I didn't mean to hit continue. I don't really want to continue. Like, I don't like the continue system. It doesn't feel good. Alright, well, let's equip something. The grenade gun seemed like a bad idea, honestly. But we're gonna equip it anyway. And yeah, I feel like maybe we didn't feed him enough Snickers. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we need to give him more snacks. It is the most angry, overgrown chicken you have ever seen, and apparently we are forced. God damn it. Got just immediately smacked. Okay, so we got no healing. It's a mild issue. Now, previously, the shotgun mildly inconvenient. Oh, nope, that hit me. That also hit me. Okay, fine, it's fine. Nope, 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 that's not good. Oh no, him stepping can kill me. Okay, that's an issue. Okay, yep, nope, step's dangerous. Okay, let's load our save. Maybe we can grab a couple resources that make the combat not feel kind of garbage in this. Because I'm going to be real with you, the combat feels kind of garbage. The fact that the grenade launcher has such a long delay on the response there, kind of a pain in the ass. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that makes sense, actually. Okay, map. Alright, yeah, we'll head back through this. It's fine, it's fine. We're gonna do the box puzzle again. No problem. We'll do the box puzzle. I really just don't want to use the continues. I'm gonna be real with you. That's not where we want to go. I don't know why I'm going over here. It's completely... Why would I do this to myself? Go back in yourself. It's all good. Okay, so, question for those who played the game. Is it worth using the every continues one... Yeah, exactly. Every continues $1, and I don't have that kind of money. But yeah, as I was going to ask... Is it worth using anesthetics on the T-Rex? Or should I only be using stuff that damages him? Or I mean, is it a fight though I just wait him out? I'm not actually sure. I'm kind of wondering. The key aspect. Okay, so don't use anesthetics. Anesthetics bad. Goddamn cheating lizards. This is a game that will make you racist against lizards for certain. I could use it for other enemies, but I find fighting enemies seems to be a bad decision, all in all. Oh, we do need to go up there for the grenade gun. It's probably important that I don't miss the grenade gun. Like, I feel like a lot of times the only time you use the weapon is really just to briefly stun something. Like, I feel like most of the time you shouldn't actually use a gun for gun purposes. Alright, we can slide through the back of this one. Oh, I fucked this up, didn't I? Already fucked this up. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. I like block puzzles. They're good. They're good. I love sliding block puzzles. They're my favorite type of puzzle. Any kind of puzzle that involves sliding blocks is my favorite and my preferred kind of puzzle. In fact, If all games could just have 70% more sliding blocks in them, I would appreciate that. So we want to go... This one needs to go up, that one needs to go down. It's fine, it's fine. You know, it's good. It's good. This is healthy. Just need to push all the blocks. Yeah, no, ideally it should take at least, like, you know, these blocks should be moved in real time. You know, it should take a team of laborers several hours to move these blocks. I don't want no block puzzle that's like, oh yeah, you just slam it about the place and it's fine. No, I want it to take days. Like, sliding block puzzles should take even months, even. Yeah, exactly. We need a team to move these. We can't just. We need like a forklift. It's got to be a forklift, right? I will take the grenade bullets. All right, we have one resource, one recovery aid. I mean, that's Dwarf Fortress, right? Like, that is literally just Dwarf Fortress. And I love Dwarf Fortress, so count me in. I wish I could only equip one grenade. Hey, Sir Retro 91. We're sucking against a boss. Well, I'm sucking against a boss. I don't know why I'm saying we're sucking against a boss. Like, it's just me sucking. Like, everyone else is doing fine. Chat is being wonderful. I, however, am getting my ass kicked repeatedly. That's the problem. Okay, we're gonna skip this cutscene. Or if there's like a fast load thing. Okay, we run. Around the corner. How? I'm already limping. My man, that is illegal. How do you get to be that fat and illegal at the same time? No, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, you know what? This grenade gun is not the correct weapon for this fight. We use these slag bullets. Okay. It's fine. Keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving. Run parallel. Okay, okay. It's good music. Fuck! Okay, we do have a resource, so we're going to be brought to the thing just outside, so we're going to be okay. Do we have... Okay, we're going to go straight to the shotgun with the slag bullets. We do have one shotgun bullet we can load it with. So we'll start with that, and then we'll finish with the grenade launcher. That's the plan. Alright, Divine Nox, I hope your coffee's good. Okay, step run. Run this way. Excellent. Now, we're going to load our shotgun with the slag bullets. Alright, he does have a quick turn. Because he's illegal. Illegal quick turns. We don't like them. One Big Luigi, you're trying to mess me up. I know you are. I know what your plan is. You can't mess me up though. I'm perfect at this game. I make 0 mistakes. Maybe that last shot was a mistake, but it's fine. All right, we're doing damage. What? Fuck. Okay, never mind. That was no mistake. That was the game. That was the game. 100% game's fault. Wasn't expecting a reload at that point. All right, let's keep going. All right, keep moving, keep moving. There we go. Shoot him in the butt. How many shotgun rounds do I have left? None. I have none shotgun rounds left. All right, over to the grenade grounds. I don't think that hit. All right, so we need to run past him. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. We need to get much more distance. Okay, we run sideways. Shit, no, sideways. Sideways is what we want.
Regina, over here.
Okay, so... Did I just waste all my ammunition? I will absolutely fucking take the hemostat. I need the shit out of some hemostats. I'm trying to run. I'm trying to run. Yeah, your boy here is not making it easy for me. He's quite quick. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Okay.
We're screwed. The chopper's history. How are we gonna get
It's
out of here?
fine.
Calm down. We'll just have to find another way.
Oh, come on.
What is laying around outside is death. There's a giant freaking T-Rex up there.
What happened?
Also, Gale's 100% dead.
Elevator shot. We'll have to find another way.
Yeah, no, I know, I figured. But yeah, there was two... Actually, no, those things are hemostats. They stop bleeding. They're not actually health. But, yeah. So, question for everyone who's played this before. Could I have dealt with that fight by just running around? Like, was that an option? Could I have just not shot him at all? Like, did I just waste all my ammunition on that fight? Or did I need to do, like, enough damage before I could move on? Because it feels like I wasted my ammunition. Okay, fair enough, Grizza. Fair enough. Alright, what we got going on here? Oh, no! Hey, Summer Snow, we just... These little suds trying to be little suds. Okay, let's check the map. Where are exit points? Okay, I think there's an exit point at the end of the area. All right, here is an exit point. Good. Hope you're doing well, Summer Snow.
More repairs?
This whole facility is probably held together with tape and glue. I think I can fix this, but it'll take some time.
Playing Fire Emblem Three Hopes. I saw Happy getting some levels when I was lurking there. What's the silly that you've done, Summer Snow? Okay, so you're repairing this lift. We've got like an entire new area to explore. Did you accidentally delete your account? Because I hope you didn't accidentally delete your account. Okay, through the gut. Good. Materials room. What, pray tell, is in the material? Oh, this is going to be all tiny things. Oh, that's a terrible decision. That's a terror. Your feet are going to be absolutely screwed. Oh, I knew you were there. I got the OC pass. Without this pass, you will not be able to obtain access to all the floors. Cool. Looks like there was a case or something as well. The dead man left a memo. Will you read it? No, the compy is just hanging around. It's fine. Oh, CO pass, not OC. I guess that's like chief officer. Where the heck did these monsters come from? I managed to slip away, but I've been cornered in here by the basement ever since. The only way I can get out through the port on level B3, I should be able to find a boat or something used to transport research materials. The only problem is getting there in one piece. Good, good. Didn't mean to read that again. No, we'll be running. I would like to be running now. That's the same model. That is the same model as our friend earlier who had the gun. Okay, we're just gonna... They're such bouncy little fuckers. I kind of love them. Like, I shouldn't love them, but I kind of love them. Exactly, a compy company. They're what do you call it? I think they're called Compsognathus. But Doug Libby Fox calls them compies because it's a short name. He quite likes them. They are so bouncy. Listen, they're not baby raptors.
What do you mean? Of course.
I mean, they are small but they're not baby raptors. They're like their own species. Yeah, Compsognathus.
I think I found a way out of here.
Right on, girl. Let's hear it.
Exactly, they're like tiny kangaroos just hopping along. However, they are predators as far as we can tell. And they will absolutely eat your entire, like, limbs. They're probably scavengers. It's fine, Grizz. It's fine. You're allowed to have a pea brain.
Now what?
We should be able to get to the underground port from here.
I don't judge my viewers for, you know, that kind of stuff. If I did, I mean, I'd spend a lot of time judging people, and that's just way too much like hard work. Alright, we can take the lift back down to the facility. I mean, I think they're fun to watch, right? But they're not fun to deal with. That's the key issue. And the lights went out.
Ah, this piece of junk must have blown a fuse.
And we just replaced the fuse.
Power went out.
Gale, are you on floor B3?
Yeah, get the power online now.
Yeah, so that was the thing we were discussing earlier. Like, a lot of dinosaurs may have ended up being more bird-like than we initially
Leave
thought.
Kirk to me. You two get the power back online and secure our escape route.
Like, there seems to be an evolutionary path between scales, feathers, and, like, you know, raptors and such. And when I say raptors, I mean, like, both, like, velociraptors and also raptors as in the traditional bird, right? Because they both share the same taxonological root. Okay, so we've got like 4 rounds on a grenade launcher
This battery's
and a whole bunch of anesthetics. Wow, that battery's fucked. Like, god damn, someone absolutely destroyed that battery. Holy crap. Oh yeah, frickin' Boogaloo, right? That's Summer's budgie. Absolute monster. Apparently dive bombs people. You know, just in case you weren't scared enough. Okay, I think we're underneath the previous generator room area. You'll need a keycard that is level C or higher to operate this device. Yes. I want that battery. Oh, right, we need to push the shelves. Always push shelves. Behind shelves is magic. And power and justice. Oh, hey, we found some more slag bullets. I feel like your bud does like you. Your bud is just an asshole, right? Like, I think that's fundamentally the issue. Okay, we need a C or higher keycard. We do not have a C or higher. Do we have a C or higher keycard? I mean, that's a CO keycard. Like that is a C or higher key. Like CO is better than C, right? Okay, never mind. Can't use it there. I'm just saying. Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is emote based on Summer Snow's butt. And also dive bombing strangers. That's something else the bird also believes in. Just fucking smash the shit out of them. I will take the multiplier. Mixing this with another medicine will allow you to multiply that item. I have a lot of large dots. Like, I have a ridiculous amount. This is too many large dots. Cute pricks are sometimes tolerable. You know, things. Okay, so we got the extra capacitor, I think, so we can probably put that in the main generator, even though he says it's not repairable. Okay, cannot be used here. Can it be used on the other side? Item. Okay, I guess we can't mess with the main generator. We somehow need to get a backup generator online. So we probably need to search the area and... Ooh, this is an item box. I will take the grenade bullets. Thank you very much. I appreciate those. Okay, so there is no power. It looks like some type of fuel. Apparently a large amount of power is needed to maintain the power generator. Okay, sure. That's concerning. Look, I always get fed the good stuff, right? Like, I have no idea what that's in reference to, but I always get fed the good stuff. Look, I talk continuously, the voice comes out, the sounds happen, and hopefully it's entertaining. Like, that's the ideal, right? Fundamentally, I want to give an entertaining rendition of existence to you guys. What the fuck am I meant to do here, you fucking game fuck? Sorry, I apologize for the outburst. Oh, the weapons. I thought you were assuming that I was on drugs and saying weird stuff, which, you know, sometimes that happens. You know, that's very much a thing. Okay, if we interact with this... Doors out, right? We interact with this crate. There's a large amount of fuel. If we try and use the button on the thing, then he's like, oh, it's not repairable. All right, Rick, what do you think we need to do?
Perfect. This is all we need to restore the power.
Oh, okay, I understand. It wasn't, he wanted to make sure I didn't do it. He wanted to make sure he got to do it. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
I'll work on the security system. You handle our escape route.
Yeah, you do nothing while I do everything. Got it. I have no idea what you're saying there, Red Winds. I would prefer if we communicated in English. Because, you know, I don't speak other languages. Sadly. Oh, Grizza speaks some Russian? Okay. Privet. Is that Privet? I don't know how good that is. But in that case, Privet. Red Winds, I hope you're having a wonderful time. Okay, so Compsognathus. There we go. Compsognathus. I'm gonna say it with aggression, with passion, right? Well, yeah, no, I figured that. I understand this Cyrillic alphabet. I know a little bit about alphabets. I just, you know, don't know them well. But I mean, by proxy, that does mean you know some level of, some proximate levels of Russian, right? Oh, this is a save room, you could tell by the sound. Fuck. Oh, my man here, Red Winds, has no idea what he's saying. No idea what we're saying. But that's fine. I mean, we've got captions if they help you translate stuff. I don't know if that's good for you. I hope it is. Alright, do we need the multiplier? Got you fucking... Damn, exactly, Dark Liberty Fox. Exactly. Apparently, it cannot be used for the crane on B... This is B3 crane card 2. Okay. Oh, we can push this. Yeah, no, I'm aware of the Cyrillic alphabet. It's a good alphabet. I mean, it's a good alphabet as any other. Again, it's not my alphabet. So I do struggle with comprehending it. Because I am a human being. Okay, B3 crane card 1. Okay, so there's 2 crane cards. We need to put the 2 crane cards in the crane. For some reason, they're both in the same... In Russia, the games were blocked in the incentive. Do you think that the Russians will get killed from this? I'm ready to kill for... I don't know what you're talking about, my friend Red Winds. I will be honest, I am not aware of what games are being blocked in the incentive. I feel that may be a translation issue. But if he's talking about being willing to kill Ukrainians, that's not something I'm particularly happy with. I don't particularly want Ukrainians to die, as Russia is the aggressor. It's a computer terminal for controlling the security of this area. Okay. I'm not sure that that's what he said. Like, that's the problem, right? Like, we've got some translation issues here. And that's not what the goal is. Oh, okay, Chris, that makes sense. I'm sorry, Red Winds, I do believe you are in fact trolling at this point. Or you are engaging in a very, very... the desire to engage in an objectively false narrative. Sadly, Russia is attacking people. That's the truth of the matter. We just fought a load of dinosaurs. And I would state that spreading active disinformation in my chat, not acceptable. And I do believe that saying that Russia hasn't attacked anyone is disinformation. Like, you see my issue here, Grizza? I will say, Red Winds, you are kind of a little bit on thin ice now, so be careful what you're saying. Because if I hear more stuff about how Russia isn't the aggressor, you know. Oh great, he says I have a sexy voice. Okay, okay. Just to be clear to everyone, right? It is spreading disinformation. Like the thing is, Grizza, right? Even if someone isn't purposefully lying, it's still disinformation, right? That's kind of the major issue. And as an attempt to remove that, it's kind of an issue. But right, okay, let's work out what the fuck we're doing here. There's two doors here, and we haven't explored one side of this, so let's check the map. Okay, so if we leave via this door, because we've got a bunch of key cards, we'll save, we'll hit this door. Like that is kind of the crux of the matter, like trying to establish whether someone's actively performing disinformation or having a separate opinion. However, there is, yeah, that's the other issue. There is the simple fact that like Russia is the aggressor. Russia has attacked Ukraine. Like that is just fact. If someone says that's not fact, then they're literally objectively wrong. That, okay, I'm sorry, but that is active. That is, again, active disinformation. I'm sorry, Red Winds. That is objectively incorrect. And it's interesting how you say that you don't understand what I'm saying, yet you seem to understand every time I talk about having an issue with the Russian war. The fuck is this guy? It's like an upgraded, oh shit. Okay, okay, good. We've got shit, I mean, fucking hell, we're just getting destroyed. Holy shit. We're fucking annihilated. Okay, well, let's go back to that save. I think it's fair for Summer Snow to admit that, like, she would struggle to be objective in this situation. I'm sorry, that is straight up sexism. I'm having an issue with that. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna type some stuff in chat just for the kindness of Red Winds. What's that? Yeah, you're right. You're right, Chris. I'm always hesitant, but I do believe that Red Winds is trolling a lot more than they're actually doing anything interesting. And their account was recent, yeah. No, I should be less hesitant about moderating that stuff, right? I think part of the issue is I was trying to see the nice side of people, but that's inherently. You know what it is? It's because I don't have a specific ruling on it, and the thing is, he didn't necessarily violate any of my particular rulings, but I don't think that's someone I want in my community, right? I don't know. It's one of those things, right? Like, working out exactly what you want to moderate and what you don't want to moderate is kind of a consideration, because I fundamentally have a very strong viewpoint of free speech, right? Like, I firmly believe that free speech is incredibly important, even if you have disagreeing opinions. However, I feel like Red Winds was just spreading disinformation and talking shit, right? There's free speech, and then there's lying, right? Okay, I wonder... Let's see. What do we got equipped? We have a grenade gun. We have 7 rounds. There's a resus on the ground. Yeah, right? No, I understand that, Liberty Fox. I guess this is me coming to a point of, like, what is the level of... Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Yeah, what is the level of disagreement I'm prepared to accept before I presume that they're deceptive, right? Like, that's the key aspect. What is the level of disinformation and factually incorrect stuff that I'm willing to accept before I believe that they're incorrect? It took a grenade to the face! It took 3 grenades! Okay, we are gonna kill these guys. Okay, good. Yeah, like, I feel that there is an important moral imperative to consider the situation in totality. I feel like if you just immediately go, oh, they said a bad thing, I disagree with them. But yeah, fuck those guys. Those guys were absolutely horrifying. I don't know, like, it's the same thing. Like, there was a guy who came in that made his Twitch username was called, like, something like Trump 2021 or something like that. And that is inherently wrong, but when he was in chat, he was respectful and not an asshole, so I didn't just ban him because his username was bad. Because, again, I feel like, well, yes, objectively, that is a false username, and that might imply that he supports Trump. I still wanted to make sure that I wasn't being a dick about it, right? Like, while in chat, he was a completely fine contributor to the chat, which was kind of the key aspect. I think there's that kind of balance, right? Like, I want to allow discussion without people feeling like they can say, oh, this is a circle. Okay, that's why. Okay, it's a circle. I've got it. That's why I was running around. Things were looking familiar. Okay. But I want to allow people to feel like they can discuss stuff and have an opinion. Like, for example, if someone came in here and they were... I don't know. Oh no, I'm not feeling bad. I'm discussing it because I feel like it's an interesting point of discussion, and I want to kind of both work out where I feel my boundaries are and where I think the boundaries should be. Because as a streamer, I'm still working this out, right? But, like, for example, if someone was, what did they say? Pro-life, right? Anti-abortion. I would feel that it was important to allow them to have that discussion in my chat, because I feel that I want to be open and inclusive to that. When I say y'all can discuss anything, I mean y'all can discuss anything. I mean, I'm not gonna be the kind of guy who says you can discuss anything, but then be like, oh, but we can't talk about this topic. Because I know some topics can get people really emotional. See, that's the thing, right? That's kind of the limit. Because I think you can have the viewpoints, or this is kind of what I'm saying, like that I think is the boundary, is when you start talking about either things that are like objectively false, right? Like if someone came here and said, I think abortion is murder because it kills the fetus, they have an argument to make there. I don't necessarily agree with that. Hey, the Lotus Reaper. But I can accept the argument that they think it's murder as being a argument that you could come to and have your own opinion on, right? I don't think it's the correct one, but I think it is something you could define it as. Whereas someone being a Nazi is basically the viewpoint of like other groups of humans are somehow less human. And that's something that I disagree with, right? Like, I don't think that is something that you can allow discussion of, because it's... So, yeah, exactly, the paradox of tolerance. That's a light switch for the... Lotus Reaper, I'm okay. We just had to ban someone. So we're having a discussion about like where the boundaries should be on the topic of how much and when you should engage in moderation of discussions and the paradox of tolerance, as Dark Liberty Fox put it out, which I'm appreciative for. That's a light switch for the crane operation room. I don't need to operate it right now. Okay, cool. Why would we ever need to operate the lights? Surely we just want them on all the time. I need 3... Okay, we need 3 crane keys, so we don't need to go to the crane yet. Oh, to conserve energy, that's fair. But I mean, in the kind of context of the game, rather than the context of, you know, day-to-day life. But I do appreciate games that have, like, all the little stuff you can do. Yeah, like, I can also respect that viewpoint, Divine Nox. I think the other thing is, so I have a lot of opinions, right? As a streamer, as a human being, I have a lot of opinions. See, for example, one of my opinions, which not necessarily everyone agrees to, but this is an important... What the fuck is that noise? Oh, you little shit. Oh, you little shit. Can I turn this off? I will push the switch. No, nothing happened. Fuck. Run. Door. Where's the door? Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Okay, good. Yeah, so as I was saying, I have a lot of opinions. And one of my opinions is that I don't think that... how to put it? I don't think that mocking my... Are you fucking serious? Okay, 2 grenades. Go, I'm dead. Good. Okay, fuck those guys. We're now all out of grenades. The man has no respect. Zero chill. As I was trying to say, I have a lot of opinions. One of these opinions is that I don't actually like the idea of, like, quote-unquote, safe spaces, right? I think that you should always be open to having your ideals and thoughts challenged, right? And this was the thing, like Grizzer has... I've had discussions with Grizzer where he's brought up opinions that he has, or information that I didn't necessarily know, and they challenged my viewpoint on a situation. I think one of the discussions was the complexity of mining lithium and how potentially dangerous that is. Okay, we've got another crane card. And the CO area key. We've got the key card and the key now, so we should probably be able to open it. But yeah, I don't like the idea of safe spaces in general. I accept that, you know, sometimes you just don't want to deal with political discussion, and that's fine, right? And yeah, that's kind of what my viewpoint is broadly. Alright, Ludlow, I hope you sleep well. I appreciate you. I know you spend a lot of time hanging out and doing cool stuff for the channel. You mother... No. There. There you go. There you go. There you go. Deal with it. Deal with it. But yeah, I don't believe it. Well, I say I don't believe. I don't like the idea generally of safe spaces. Like, for example, I don't think college campuses should ever be a quote-unquote safe space. Oh, Lotus Reaper, how have you never heard of the Lagstorm? Well, I hear he's a pretty good streamer. Fucking fuck. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Good. No, I love. Great. God damn. Okay, Ludlow, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. But yeah, I feel like you should always be open to having your ideas challenged. I recognize sometimes other people's channels, they want to just keep the politics out of stuff, or they want to keep certain discussions out. That's fine. Okay, we've got some buttons. We need to lift some stuff. Looks like we need to get a key card. The crane starts off neutral, so if we go up 3, huh? How do we get to 2 then? And did we use all the key cards? Okay, maybe we need to go. Maybe go up 3. Then right 2, then hook, and then start. I get that, right? I absolutely get that. Again, I think that's where you kind of trying to work out the establishing point of, like, you know, when do you not allow someone to spout their whatever they're spouting? And, you know, them being a Nazi, that's a pretty good point of, like, disallowing that discussion. So if we go up 3, and then, wait, no, that was completely pointless. All right, clear. So if we hook up 3 to release, start. Yeah, like, I wouldn't allow a Nazi in it, like an actual Nazi, because they, objectively, they're just lying, right? They're spreading deceptive information about how people are somehow fundamentally unequal. And it's just, I mean, it's just not true. Okay, so what do we want to move here? So if we go up 3, down 1, right 2, hook, start. Okay, now we can, okay, I think I know what to do. I know what to do. So if we go up 3, left 2, release. Because we're basically storing these crates out the way. That's the plan. Because we're creating a path for around the right and hooking it around and then bringing it back. See, it's okay because we know that we can loop this. So right now we want to go right to hook, left to release. Okay, now we want to go up 3, hook, let's start that shit. This puzzle's puzzles are interesting, but they're pretty slow to engage in. So we're gonna go up 3, down 1, left 2, release. And then if we get the last one all the way in the top right corner, we can just hang it on the hook. I guess that is true. It is a certain amount of downtime. Of course, we will no doubt be running into more angry things, because of course we will, right? Because of course we will. Why wouldn't we be? Good. Excellent. Exactly what we wanted. What can we mix? If we mix this with a multiplier, what do we get? More of it, I presume. Oh, that makes hemostats. Wasn't actually what I was hoping for. What do 2 hemostats make? Hemostat pluses. Well, whatever. Hopefully we'll find something useful to what I'm planning to do later, and it'll be wonderful and grand, but for now, we're gonna go down the ladder and we're gonna find some stuff and no doubt get attacked by more of those enhanced velociraptors, because of course we'll get attacked by enhanced velociraptors. I have not seen the newest Jurassic World. Is it any good? There is a memo about the thing, but I don't really remember most of it. And there's no log system for memos, so you have to look back and check it all out. Oh, it's bad. Great. Oh, I get that from time to time. Like, you just, you know, you've chunked out a block of like 4 hours and you're going to do something, right? Like, you're like, I'm going to handle this for 4 hours. This is just what I'm doing. And then everything in the world decides to go, no. Looks like we might be able to move that or get it out the way somehow. Maybe that's for later. But, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I need to take another break. We are now at the 3-hour mark. Oh, right, that's the other route that I blocked. Okay. Right, that makes sense. So I guess if I wanted to... Yeah, because that's the looping part. Got it, understand. Alright, I'm going to take a brief break. We're going to leave you with some trivia while I grab some more water, stretch my legs and whatnot. Because I got to make sure I stretch my legs, because otherwise I'm going to get real bad issues with the tendons in my leg messing up.